What's going on, guys? Jack here, and I am back with episode 32 of the Leicester City career mode. We have got a massive game coming up today, the second leg of the semi-finals against Chelsea. We find out if we can achieve the dream of reaching the UEFA Champions League final. That'd be absolutely incredible. We also have a big game coming up against Everton, which will be a live game. Obviously, they were neck and neck with us as we approach January this season. They've kind of fallen off the pace a little bit, but we need a win, and a win here would secure us Europa League football, for next season at least as a minimum. So no worries there. Ricardo Pereira is out for 2 months, which is a big blow for us. And guys, before getting into this video, if you could smash that like button and subscribe if you're new around here, I would appreciate it. And also, I try to upload daily content. As you can see, kicking off the game against Villa here, Leicester, we do get a goal back. Santi Mina with the goal. Who else but him? He's a man on absolute fire at the moment and on real good form. Definitely asking some questions about getting maybe into the first team in the next few games coming up. The Celtics picks up a knock. He does actually come off, and Santi Mina does make it 2-1. A man in great form, as we mentioned previously. He's looking like a real handful for defenders to deal with. 2-1, 3 important points. They've got to carry that into the Everton game, and also the form going into the Chelsea game, which is even more important for us. The starting 11 looks like this: Martial, Depay, Hazard, Loftus-Cheek, Ndidi, Cyprien, De Ligt, Maguire, Mbappe, Sessegnon, and Kasper Schmeichel in net. It's a good Chelsea team, in all honesty. Like some Luis Suarez, Vasquez in there, Eden Hazard, Carvajal, Willian, Benzema, Morata, and Bakayoko, all players on the bench. And Bakayoko was a player we was looking at getting in the January window, but we did end up going for Jefferson Lerma. So it'll be interesting to see how he does perform if he does get an opportunity here today. Chelsea will be the team on the front foot here. 0-0 obviously the previous leg. And we've got some former players here looking to make a big impact. Obviously, Kante is a former player for us. As Luis Suarez comes so close to scoring there. But we've got Thorgan Hazard and Loftus-Cheek, all former Chelsea players looking to prove themselves in this game. But it would be us that come on the second attack of the game. Wilfred Ndidi gets the ball in space here. He does pick out Loftus-Cheek, who takes on Kante, gets the space and produces a good save there from Kepa in net. Semedo sends the ball forward here for Chelsea. It's won by Sessegnon, and Loftus-Cheek does hold off Jorginho to play it into Memphis Depay here. Martial's peeled off here, and he does actually find the ball into Cyprien and turns away from Dahoud. Great ball roll and great finish. Leicester have a goal, and more importantly, in this tie, it is an away goal. 25 minutes on the clock, and we are looking very, very good. We're in a great position here. Like I said, the away goal is so important. So that means if Chelsea do score, it's not too much of a bummer for us. A 1-goal lead in this one is like a 2-goal lead, in all honesty, because it's not going extra time in this game. We've got the away goal, and it's all in our hands now if we can keep Chelsea at bay. And at the end of the half, Lucas Vasquez gets onto the ball here, holds off his man, and just scores a stunning goal to give Chelsea a real lifeline going into the half-time interval. He ball rolls it beautifully. The ball control is brilliant, and he just lands a peach into the far corner from Kasper Schmeichel there. No chance for the keeper in there, who has been really good for us in the last couple of games, Kasper Schmeichel. But look at this here. He gets onto the ball, and that finish is exquisite. Schmeichel nowhere close, but very well played indeed from the Chelsea man. Second half here, Martial comes forward. Depay peels away from his man here. It's Memphis Depay. Tries to take on Kepa, but hits it straight towards the goalkeeper. Not good from him, in all honesty. As the ball comes in from Cyprien, does find Martial, who makes a great save from the header. And again, Chelsea coming forward here is Zappacosta onto the ball, does find Dahoud. Dahoud does find Eden Hazard into Luis Suarez. Schmeichel makes a great save and somehow keeps out the rebound there. Chelsea were within inches away from taking the lead in this tie and taking the advantage. De Ligt finds Lerma. Lerma does find Loftus-Cheek. Leads it into Memphis Depay. Into Thorgan Hazard, who wraps it up. The former Chelsea man scores. Leicester 2, Chelsea 1. And that has probably booked our place in the finals here. Can't see Chelsea coming back from that. So very well played indeed from the Leicester boys. Obviously, from coming back from the dead against PSG to now getting a win against Chelsea, a team that have caused us a lot of problems in the last previous games. Obviously, come to mind that previous fixture in the league where it finished 3-2. Kante scored in the 90th minute. So we're looking to keep him at bay here. As the clock runs down, Kante gives it away to Hazard. It does fall to Memphis Depay. Back into Thorgan Hazard. It's saved from Kepa. The ball's not out of play yet though, but nothing happens. The game would finish. We have booked our place in the final of the Champions League. It will be against, we're going to find out after this, Real Madrid. Wow, 5-4 in aggregate. They did win that game against Bayern Munich, a team that we have beaten in this competition so far in the group stage, if you remember rightly, if you can remember that far back. So we're feeling confident in this one. This the league table looks going into the Everton game. We are 2 points off the top with a game in hand of Arsenal. So winning here could potentially see us go top of the league. It's a game against Fulham and then the game against Everton following that. So we need a win here. Obviously, the morale around the club is going to be so high after the win against Chelsea. We are Champions League finalists, so the hype around the club is going to be absolutely incredible. And hopefully that feel-good factor can go into this game as Chowdhury comes on for Saint-Maximin. A bit of a weird substitution there, but we'll let it go. Everton are winning 2-0 against West Ham, as you can see here. Arsenal are beating Palace 2. Again, the game finishes 0-0. It's a 2 points dropped, in all honesty. Fulham, a team who've not been able to get the better of this season so far. Obviously, we did see in that game reverse fixture, Fulham did win that one. Mitrovic with the header, if you remember rightly, a couple of months back now. We are off the pace a little bit, but we can redeem ourselves with a game here against Everton. Before getting this game, guys, if you could smash that like button if you're enjoying the episode so far. And also, if you're new around here, hit that subscribe button. I would very much appreciate it. And like I said, try and get daily content out for you. As you can see, the team, it's the same team that beat Chelsea. So we're expecting the same thing here in the game against Everton. Pickford starts in net. DeMarcos, Evans, Keane and Bubba at the back. Very strong defence, I want to say. Schneiderlin and Brozovic make up the anchor roles. Walcott, Lingard and Bernard. Very small but a very nimble attacking front three. Callum Wilson will be the man up front. Don't know why the graphic didn't show it there, but he is the man leading the line for Everton. But the ball would fall to Session here. Great cross in. It's into Cyprian. It was a great opportunity just 2 minutes into the game. I don't know how on earth he missed that. But nevertheless, Everton would come forward now with the Brazilian Bernard. Drives into the box. Can't hold him back. Hits the post. And somehow stays out as far as Callum Wilson though. Lingard shoots. Schmeichel covers his ground with a great save there. So 0-0 between the two clubs. The ball comes into the box. Evans wins a header from range. And the former Leicester man scores here against his former club. 1-0 Everton. And it's a great header from Johnny Evans, in all honesty. I don't know who's marking him. I believe it's Fulham Hazard who completely loses him. De Ligt and Martial try and put him off. But again, it's a precise header into the bottom corner. Well played indeed. As Ndidi comes forward, Memphis does pick out Martial. Through ball into Session, who's through on goal here. It's Ryan Session's ball back into Memphis Depay. And Leicester, just like that, are back on terms. A cool, calm and collective finish there from Memphis as he adds up to his goals. I believe that's around about 14, maybe 15 goals so far this season. He's on real form. We'll have a look at the end of the season stats when the series does wrap in the next couple of episodes. But my word, good finish there from Memphis Depay. And now hopefully the Leicester boys can kick on here as Memphis plays the ball over the top here. Finds Martial. He's got the pace on Michael Keane here. It's Martial through on goal. Takes on Pickford. Beats Pickford. 2-1 Leicester. This game has been turned on its head within a matter of minutes. Well played, Anthony Martial. The league's leading top goal scorer and our club leading top goal scorer does find the back of the net. When in doubt, just trust in Anthony Martial. He will find the goals. That is evident as the ball comes over the top here. He's got the pace, he's got the composure to find that bottom corner. No chance for Jordan Pickford. And we are in a good position here. But Wilson would come forward for Everton. A great through ball does find Bernard. Crosses it across goal. Session clears as far as Lerman. No one gets there. Bernard actually gets there first. Falls to Walcott from range. And that same bottom left-hand corner, Schmeichel's right-hand corner, should I say. He is beaten that. It's Theo Walcott with the finish. 2-2. Right on half-time here. And you can see how much that means to the Englishman as he goes and celebrates with the whole team there. Big goal for Everton on the break. Was it deserved? I don't think so. I think the way the game was going, we was in control, but that swerve finish from Theo Walcott was unsavable. Again, the second half, we come forward here. Mbappe gets the head of Bernard just by the skin of his teeth. The ball cross comes in. It's cleared by DeMarcos as far as Cyprian. Great ball controls. He does find Loftus-Cheek from range. Unfortunately, it does just go over the crossbar there. Coming forward again, it is Fulham Hazard. Mbappe makes the overlapping run here, and he does come forward. He crosses it inside to Memphis Depay into Loftus-Cheek. First time effort, and that is a stunner from Ruben Loftus-Cheek. 3-2 Leicester, and it is the Englishman with a tidy finish into the top corner. That could potentially be goal of the season stuff from Ruben Loftus-Cheek. I mean, my word, what an episode it's been so far. We've booked our place, like I said, in the Champions League final. We're on the verge of a big win here against Everton, and that finish is just the icing on the cake there. First time effort, Pickford, no chance, as Loftus-Cheek goes off celebrating that goal. I mean, he hits it with his left, and it is swerving away from the goalkeeper always. He nearly gets a hand to it, but not quite on this occasion. As Callum Wilson comes forward for Everton here, the cross comes in. It does find Ezekiel Barco finds the back of the net, And Everton have somehow come back from the dead yet again to make it 3-3. It's all level here. Wilson takes his time, picks the ball out. Maguire should probably be doing better there, and so should Schmeichel. Disappointing, and again, it's a disappointing result for us. 3-3, the final result. I'm very disappointed with that one. Again, another 2 points dropped. Can't really believe it, in all honesty, but we are 6 points off the top of the Premier League with a game in hand of Arsenal, 4 points away from Chelsea. I don't think we're going to win the league now. Champions League football is what we're going to be aiming for next season. We've still got the FA Cup final and the Champions League final to play, and I believe the next episode will be the FA Cup final, guys, so stick around for that. Middlesbrough as good as relegated, and Manchester United in the final, or the second from last league game. It is away from home at Old Trafford. See if we can gain some ground. And then, guys, thanks for joining me today. If you did enjoy today's video, like it as always. Subscribe if you're new around here. I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.